Welcome back to Tonight on Channels Television. We're taking a look at football administration in Nigeria. We're still in the mood of Salah. So I've said Barakah Salah once again to our Muslim viewers. Tana Agent has been busy with Salah. We needed him to come out to talk on what's going on with football administration in Nigeria. So Tana, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Yeah, first and foremost, Barakah Salah, Austin, and Cosmos, and to the viewers. You know, it's been a jolly good day.
And the heart, explain it to me. Is it part of the?
Yeah, of course, it's part of the celebration. You can see I'm on green and white, you know. Okay. Not just to celebrate Salah, but to celebrate Nigeria.
Celebrate Nigeria for me, Tana. FIFA didn't ban Nigeria from international competitions. With that, can we safely say that there are no more crises?
The crisis has even started. I mean, for me, it's just about starting. Because if it was that easy to resolve, I think we wouldn't have found ourselves where we are today. You just come in and say, this is the man who should be reinstated as the head of Nigerian football, and the other party, you want him to just leave. I think for me, that is not a long-term solution. We've always found a way to solve this problem immediately. You know, that immediate solution is what we've always had to the FIFA crisis. And before you know it, a few months from now, FIFA keeps, coming again and telling you, we're going to ban you, we're going to do this if you don't. You know, we need a long-term solution, a final solution to this. And if we are to go about it, it's not just about coming out to say, reinstall Amaju Pinnick as the head of the country's football. The questions I'm asking is, were there elections held that brought in Chris Giwa? Were there elections held that brought in Amaju Pinnick? And if there were elections, some say this the other parties wasn't the right election. The others were saying that certain procedures were not met for the other election to hold and all of that. But the most important thing is, were there elections? These two factions are claiming legitimacy of ownership of football in the country. So who should be in charge? I think FIFA coming in, fine. They are the World Football Body. We should play according to their rules. But how do they solve this problem permanently? A lot of factions, a lot of interested parties, stakeholders from the Giwa faction are saying, no, this is injustice to us because we've got a mandate. A court of the land has given us, you know, a mandate that, no, this election shouldn't have held. I'm talking of the Amaju election. There was an injunction, you know, from the court stopping the Amaju election. So why are you saying that the other faction shouldn't have respected and obeyed the Nigerian law?
Haven't we gone beyond that now? Because in looking forward, haven't we gone beyond that? Because FIFA now has said, this is the person that we know and want to work with.
So what is their criteria? What were their basis for saying this is the man?
Maybe I should come in there.
Okay.
Maybe I should come in there. Now, the election of the August 26th, because I got the ruling of the Court of Arbitration for Sport. I actually took a week to read it through. That election, according to FIFA, and of course, some people that were there, the election, there was an election quite all right, but the delegate didn't form a quorum, you get. So it was just some very less number of people that elected him, or reportedly elected him. And FIFA is saying that the one we were aware of and we sent representatives to actually monitor was the one of September 30th in Warri. And that's the one that brought Amaju Pinnick.
And that is how we're here.
And that is why we are here.
I'll just pause you. Why the other group will also say, FIFA, did you really send a representative to the elections in Warri? Questions. Well, but let's go on with the show now. We'll go on this quick break. When we come back, we'll talk some more, particularly what are you talking about? So don't go anywhere. Stay. Welcome back. It's Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We're taking a look at football matters in Nigeria. Yes, FIFA will no longer ban Nigeria. That's because the federal government acknowledged that they will go by the rules of FIFA and, of course, give full powers to Amaju Pinnick and his board to be in charge of football in the country. Let's go. Part of the problems, make sure that the league is in suspension. We're waiting for the leagues is after the World Cup, but that didn't come. Let's revisit that Sunshine Stars issue with Coach Duke Udi, who has gone back to Osun United. 4 months ago, Sunshine Stars told Duke Udi, look, we don't want you anymore. Step aside. There were a lot of things happening at the time. And there was a promise. Sunshine Stars told Coach Duke Udi, take us out of relegation and you get 1.5 million. They didn't keep to that promise. The league management company came into the picture, intervened, and they promised at the time, I think, we're going to give you 3 million naira and you go. But that's not the case till today. Let's bring in Coach Duke Udi into the discussion. He joins us now live on the program. Coach, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, let me say Barka de Salah, and let's be warm the season calls for it. It's good to have you on the show. We're trying to find out what's going on with you and Sunshine Stars. What's the update?
Yeah, it's been the same since we left Sunshine. It's still the same promises they've been making. Please be patient, be patient, be patient. I and my assistant coach, Coach Tony Alebe, two of us, we're not from Ondo State, and all the rest coaches, our coaches the other coaches are from Ondo State. So as soon as we left, they promised and they told the LNC that they're going to fulfill their normal obligation. And they came up with an agreement. They gave us an agreement that they're going to pay 3 months, and instead of the 1-year contract they gave to us, we all agreed because we want it to be settled peacefully. And the Commissioner for Sports came on your same channel to say it's a family affair, and he ensured that our monies are paid. But as I speak to you now, since we left their match up to now, nothing has been done. We kept on calling them, and they will be telling us, be patient, be patient, be patient. And they are paying other coaches because those ones are from their state. So I begin to wonder, why are they not paying us? So yesterday, and that was last month, they released money to them, and then they paid everybody. We called them, and they said, the chairman told us that the money is not enough. That when they get their 45 million for this August, they're going to pay us. 3 days ago, something happened. A match we played against MFM, I was shocked. A match we played against MFM, while I was the head coach there, they paid the match bonus. They paid everybody without paying me and my assistant coach, Coach Tony. We were shocked. A match that we were on the bench and we were the head coach. How come you are paying them, everybody, you are not paying us? We called them, they started giving excuses that the money was not enough. I was shocked. But you paid others and we were not paid. 2 days ago, they paid salary. The government released 45 million naira for them to pay everybody. So as I'm speaking to you now, they've paid everybody. You were not paid. So I begin to wonder.
So what's their reason? Who did you reach out to at Sunshine Stars?
I spoke to the Honorable Commissioner yesterday. And he said he asked them to pay us yesterday. I called the chairman, and I said, the commissioner, I forwarded the commissioner's message to him. And I said, the commissioner said, we've been paid. They should pay us. And he said, okay, he's going to get back to me. He's going to the office. Up till I speak to you, the next thing I heard, he has gone to his village in Owo. And as I speak to you now, nothing on ground. So I begin to wonder. Everybody has been paid. They've not paid us for the past 4 months. And others are getting their salary because we are not from that state. Are we not Nigerians? I kept on asking, are we not Nigerians? I worked for it. We are not begging.
Okay, Coach. So we have established this now. We've been trying to get the chairman of the Ondo State Football Association to speak to us. Maybe everybody is celebrating and it's not reachable. We will keep an eye on this matter. Thank you so much, Coach Duke Udi, for your time. We'll continue to monitor that situation. Let me come back to you, Tana. You see, this is what we're talking about. Administering football must be in its totality. So now that the NFF, hopefully no more crisis, these are the sort of things we should look into. Build our football in a way that it is admirable. Clubs must be accountable for coaches and players. Welfare must be top.
Yeah, Austin, I think that should have been the case, but we've seen in recent times the Federation preferring to focus on